Hello, Binnie.
Hello.
It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And we are especially happy to have you on our conference on the 1st of November.
Well, not as happy as I am. I'm fascinated by the subject, as everyone knows who knows me, and really looking forward to it, and have been since you invited me a few months ago.
Yes, thanks for that. You have been doing breathwork for 50 years, and you are breathwork therapist.
Yes.
So can you share when and how did you come to this conclusion that connecting to your body is important?
Oh, I came to that conclusion when I was a child. My mother was very body aware, and more from the way you look. You know, she was very conscious about. She was very conscious about beauty and had been in the beauty business before she married my father, and it was important to her to exercise, and so I did that with her, and she appreciated the beauty of the body. Yeah, so I learned from her. But until I really started to work with birth, I realized that the origins of that were much earlier. You know, I thought it was when I was young and started, exercising with her in my own little way,
Okay. And what would you say to a person who would like to connect with their body but doesn't know how to do it, how to connect, how to feel their body and how to get deeper, feel the feelings, and when there is like some kind of disconnection?
Well, I personally think that the breath is the best connection to feelings, to the sensations in the body. And that can lead you in many directions. And the breath gives you direct access to your feelings.
And what have you seen during your work and therapies and all these groups that you do? What do people receive when they start to connect with their bodies?
Well, life becomes a lot richer and much more interesting. I have a diagnostic question that I ask people, and my students ask their clients. And I mean, I have a series of them, but one of them is about the breath. What do you think? And people sometimes will look at me and say, I never think about the breath. And the truth is that those are people who aren't aware of their feelings, how they're feeling really. And those sensations, a feeling, when we say I feel something, that is a sensation in the body with a thought attached to it. I mean, we decide, I feel sad, or I feel angry, or I feel cold, or I feel hot. We're the ones who describe the sensations. And sometimes those decisions, or the way we describe how we're feeling, were things we decided when we were very, very small, and sometimes even on the delivery table, I have learned. And we can change our minds. For instance, butterflies. I think everybody can relate to these feelings in the solar plexus in the middle of the body. And they tend to bring up thoughts like, oh dear, something terrible is going to happen, Well, I learned over the years, just as I was growing up, that those sensations were actually letting me know something wonderful was about to happen. And that there are other sensations that let me know there's some danger or I should get out of the way. So I think becoming aware of the sensations in your body and your whole sensory system is so important and so interesting.
Yeah, I agree. It changes like all your perspectives and all your life.
Yes,
really.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, and when you see a person who is totally disconnected from their body sensations and feelings, then what do you think, why is this happening, or what is usually behind that?
Some trauma that was overwhelming in their past that they cut off and they just don't allow themselves. It's all happening. But, trauma is literally having experienced an overwhelming situation that you just can't compute in that moment. And so we bury it. And for many people, that's labor and delivery.
That we have experienced, all of us, anyway.
That we've all experienced, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But how to help them? How to, where to start when you have had this kind of experiences that are disconnecting you fully from your body and your sensations? Where to start?
The most important place to start is listening to them. Listening and creating a safe space, which means you're safe. It's not about, yes, indeed, if you're safe, you have created a space. You are in a surrounding where there's no guns and knives. And a person who, even when there appears to be danger, if a human being feels totally safe to be still and listen to you, all kinds of beautiful things can happen.
Yeah.
And so I think the place to begin is being safe to be with. And then a person who is cut off from themselves can come into that. And then you listen. Truly listen. And then I teach them to take a deep breath and see how they're feeling.
Next step.
Step by step.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right this minute?
I am feeling very alive, and also wanting to take more deep breaths.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
It's inspiring. Thank you. And what do you think, what kind of people should come to our body awareness conference?
Oh, I think everyone should come.
That's true.
I'm serious about that. If you have a body, it's the place to be.
Yeah.
There's so much information right now about health and well-being and about the body, and genuine awareness is rather fleeting, I think. Truly, we need more and more stillness. And also, people, I think many, many people think that they are their body. And then we get that impression, actually, there's so much going on, sensory overload at birth, that I'm a body, when the truth is I believe that we are spirit who's gifted itself with a body. We are a soul that wanted this sensory experience. So I don't try. I do differentiate and invite people to make that distinction. You are not your body. You are the caretaker of this amazing communications device. This is the most sophisticated communicator on the planet. Yeah. And it's important to listen in, to listen to it. And you get to keep it alive,
Yeah, that's true. It's the biggest gift that we have. And it's very important to take good care of it.
Yes.
What do you think, what are the gifts that people get from this body awareness conference when they really do this step and they come there, experience all of it? What could be the gifts that they get?
Well, they receive the gift of knowing that they are walking miracles. For just the speakers that I know about who are going, to explain about the sensory system, about the fascia, about all these different aspects of the body. This is we are walking miracles, and we do dreadful things to ourselves. I mean, we think, body, nothing.
We ignore it.
I'm too busy to take care of it. And this is your most important relationship. This is your most intimate relationship. Take care of this, and then you get to enjoy all your other intimate relationships. So I think that just I'm trusting, or when I think about body awareness, being aware of my body, I then also become aware of other bodies, and I honor them. And it's also a gift, I think, as I said, to learn more about how to take care of it, what's going on inside. You can't help but even like learning about the fascial system, which I began to learn about when around the time that I began to do conscious connected breathing with Leonard Orr 50 years ago. I was being Rolfed, and he was teaching me about the fascia. And I was absolutely fascinated about this connective tissue that holds on to emotion, So all of these things are adding up to Yes, we are a miracle. We are far more fascinating than most people think. Far more.
I like this. We are a miracle. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. And I also think that birth is a miracle. And you are coming to our festival to talk a little bit about birth. So maybe you want to do some teaser. What are you going to do? Or a little bit like something for the people?
Well, I am going to speak about the first breath. And because I always do. It's part of my purpose on the planet to support people to heal the decisions that they made when they took their first breath. Because not all of those decisions or choices or thoughts, because we were thinking, we are educable in the womb. We're learning. Now, when I say decisions, I think, they're maybe not highly sophisticated. And if somebody is shaking you to get you to breathe, then it could, and so your lungs explode, literally, when they could do it much more gently, open. When everyone around the birth is worried that the baby's not going to breathe, although we've been taking a first breath for eons, we take all of that in. We take it in, and some of it is not so pleasant, like it's not safe to have a body. And I have met now hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are walking around with a subconscious thought, it's not safe to have a body. It's might attack me at any minute. And that's very sad to me. So I am going to speak a little bit about the decisions that I have heard as people were revealing and healing their births. That it's not safe to have a body. There's no one here for me. So I deeply believe that it's important to educate about that, because we also cover these things up with persona, the mask that we wear. But in the emotional brain that doesn't have language, is not connected to the language centers, we carry the memory of everything that's ever happened to us. And so if we have decided it's not safe to have a body, where is my body? What happened? I'm here all by myself. I'm alone and separate. There's something dreadfully wrong. Many babies are in pain because of the first breath, and all of the major organs have to come online. Did you know that the only functioning parts of the body are the heart, the brain, and the nervous system when we're in the womb? All the other major organs are not needed. The lungs are not needed. So once we take our first breath, the lungs open, valves shut, other ones open in the heart, and the blood flow completely changes in that tiny baby. And then the stomach begins to function, and the liver, and that all of the different organs come online. And we expect our babies to boot up faster than we do our computers, and it's insane. I've been working with birth since 1980. Mm-hmm. It's the first water birth in the United States, and our intention for that birth was that this being come in and not have to forget who he was. And he had such a gentle entry, and he was asleep in the water. Mm. His father caught him, and then when he came to his mother's breast, she took him, and he just opened his eyes and looked at her and was playing, what I call playing with the breath, just because air on the skin is what activates the breathing mechanism. Oh dear. Anyway, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a miracle.
And I want to speak about this because I think, the subject of my talk will be the origins of body awareness. Mm-hmm. And I know that because we're educable in the womb, that we begin our sensory adventure. We begin as we're becoming, like around 3 months, we begin to hear, Mm-hmm. And if mama is having an argument with somebody, we're there. We can hear it, Mm-hmm. If mother's making love, we're there. And we're experiencing the hormonal changes that are going on.
Okay.
So we're learning about body as we become. But then if our births are violent, that kind of gets all pushed aside. And there's a lot of trauma, I think, that can very gently and beautifully be healed. Mm-hmm. I've been doing it for a long time.
And you have seen many results, probably.
Yes.
Yes. So, as a final word,
yes,
what would you say to these people that maybe are like a little bit doubting to come, that feel this interest, but at the same time are a little bit afraid of looking into it, or what kind of thing this is, what conference, what body awareness? What would you say to these people?
It's absolutely safe to have a body and to learn more and more about the miracle that it truly is. It's a gift that you've given yourself. A wonder to learn more and more about. Say.
Wow, so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to our conference and to your talk. So see you then.
Oh, thank you. Please, everyone, come, bring your babies and your partners and all your friends. It'll be wonderful.